Hi, I'm Ron Pratt, the coordinator, president, and founder of the TTBA. Today, I would like to share a tip with you, and that's how easy it is to change the lower unit gear lube. And I call that the TTBA Tip of the Day. But first, I would like to give a shout out to my sponsors who make this all possible. First of all, Hootie Hoop Baits at HootieHoopBaits.com, exclusive custom lures on Facebook, Native Angler Apparel at NativeAnglerApparel.com, right here in Las Vegas, Green Star Smog and Lube, and Smitty Beats Market at SmittyBeatsMarket.com. Be sure and check them out and let them know that I sent you. So now on to our business at hand. Okay, before we can get this party started, we're going to need a few tools. And as you see here, I have a few things laid out that's going to get this party started. So, the first thing we're going to need is a screwdriver. Because you have two screws that you're going to have to take off. You're also going to need a drip pan to put the liquid in as it drains. Also, you're going to need some gear lube with a pump. Make sure, and you can get this gear lube at Bass Pro Shop if you happen to have one near you, or at any auto parts place. You can get this gear lube. And another thing I would suggest you get, when you take the screws off, that you use some more washers so you can change the other ones out, because in and out of the water they may get rotten, crack, so you want to make sure you put new washers back on. Also, when you get ready to dump your lube out of your drain pan, you want to have something you can put this in. So I'm using an old coffee can, plastic, and that works great. So you can return it back to your auto parts store wherever you need to get rid of any oils or any fluid that comes from automobiles. Also, you're going to need some gloves because of all the grease and everything. So these are the things you're going to need to get started with. So now, let's get ready to rock and roll. Okay guys, I'm all set up, and soon I'm going to be taking apart or loosening the bolts that hold the oil in. And as you see, actually these are nuts, the screws here. There's one right here that I got to take off. And there's one at the bottom right here, if you can see that, that I'm going to have to take off. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to start from the bottom screw first and then take out the top screw. So now I'm going to let the motor down into my pan. The pan in the right position when I loosen the two screws that it drains into the pan. So first, like I said, I'm going to take off this bottom screw. So slowly run out. And when I loosen this top one, yeah, it's time to change. It was time to change this out. So now we're going to let the oil drain out into into the pan. And even though the washers on here are looking pretty good, I'm still going to change them out. Like I said, it's always best, and these are the washers right here. It's always best to change them out, put on some fresh ones. Fresh ones. And sometimes what happens is when you take the screw out, sometimes the washer might get caught if you haven't changed your lower unit lube around. So make sure that you got them both off so you can change them out. While that's draining, I'll be back. Okay, now that we've gotten it all drained, and now we're going to hook up the pump so we can start pumping new fluid back into the lower unit. So if you go to Bass Pro Shop, if you can see this, you can buy either the pump or you can buy a kit with the oil, the lube oil, and the pump together. So how this is going to work is this little tip comes off, and this tip right here you're going to screw into this hole here. The only problem the way this works is that the tip doesn't turn freely, so it's going to make it a little difficult getting it on there, but you can get it on there. Make sure it's in it right. And then, of course, you will open up your lube and you stick the other part, pump in inside the lube. Now, the way you can tell this is full, I'll bring you up here, is when you see oil coming out of this hole here. When you see oil start to come out, then you're full. Now in the meantime, we're going to start to pump some lube in. It was definitely time to change my lower unit lube. It's pretty black, but one thing, it didn't have no water in it, so I had a very good seal. pumping until we get this, until we see that lube come out of that top hole. Alright. As you can see, sorry to bring this up so fast, but as you can see, oil started coming out of the top hole, that means I'm full. So now, that's the first screw we're going to replace, is that one up there. Place this one first, top. I lost the oil. And I lost my oh, there it is. That came off. That did come off. I thought I lost it. Again. Okay, come on. It's different when you have to put it back. Okay. Put that one in. Now, when you get ready to put this other one, you are going to lose a little fluid, but it won't be that much, so you don't have to worry about that. Make sure you have a nice tight seal. First one, make sure no fluid's coming out. Okay, that's good. So now we're going to tackle the bottom one, and like I said, you will lose a little fluid, but don't worry about it. It's not going to be that much. You don't worry about it. So I'm going to lift this up a little more. So that scared me. Sorry about that. There you go. So you're going to lose a little bit of fluid, but it ain't going to be that much. So that's nice and tight. Don't too tight. Not too tight where you crack the other new washer. Okay, all looks good. Well, I hope you enjoyed that demonstration on how to change the gear lube in your lower unit. Very easy, very simple to do. This is the way you can save money instead of taking your boat to the local dealership, anyone to change that for you. You can do that for yourself. It's very cost effective. Just like in the video, it shows all the stuff that you need to get started. And take a chance. You never know. I'm the first owner of a boat in my family, and I never had any instructions on how to take care of my boat. And even though I have a much older model, there's some things that you can do on your boat that you can save time and money and learn more about your boat and how it operates. So with that said, you can find us on or at teamtrailbass.com, also on Facebook, ronald.pratt.50, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Pinterest at TTBA_fishing, and you can go to my YouTube channel at YouTube/fishingwithronpratt. And of course, anytime you want to email me, you can email me at ttbafishing@gmail.com. Well, again, I'm Ron Pratt, the coordinator, president, and founder of the TTBA. Be safe, see you on the water, and remember, don't be wishing, be fishing.